Hey, I'm Will Caliber. You guys want to see what I carry in my winter get home bag? Let's check it out. I'm going to show you what I carry in it, and I'll also show you, this is my first aid kit that I carry around with me, and some of the other items that I carry with me. All right guys, what I carry it in is just an Oakley backpack. I think it's called the kitchen sink. I had it available, nothing special. So this is a Boker fixed blade knife that I carry in my front compartment. Right in the rain notepad, you never know. Need to take some notes down. Extra mag. Some wire. This wire, you can do all kinds of crazy shit with that. Comes in handy, even when you're not in the need. A nice set of a multi-tool. So this one has all the different, has a little ratchet, extension. This is a nice set. Comes with a nice pouch. You never know, you might need a USB plug. Shit hits the fan, won't have any electricity anyways though, right? So in the top compartment, you gotta have communication. And my wife knows, she has one. We keep these in these Faraday bags. You can get these on Amazon. They're pretty cheap. You get a 3-pack for around $40 probably. And what I carry a couple different ways to communicate. Obviously, you always have your cell phone, Biofang, two-way radio. We've gotten, with this antenna, we've gotten around 13 miles, 14 miles with these, and it's done pretty good. We've already got them pre-programmed. Everybody knows their frequencies for when something hits the fan. You may need it. I carry the Garmin. This is the satellite communicator. This also, you can text on this. This thing comes in pretty handy, just like we get in scenarios where I drive in different places and have no cell phone signal. And this little satellite communicator works really well. You can text on it, get all your GPS coordinates, maps, all things like that. We got into these right here. I bought a few of these, this rapid radio. I've got the little earbud here with it. Rapid radio. I believe it's actually using a cell phone signal though, so I don't know how reliable they're gonna be long term for shit hits the fan or those types of scenarios. This thing works on about 5 different networks from what I understand. So if you don't have cell phone service in one network, it may be working on another. So it comes in handy, but I carry that in a Faraday bag, and that's if we ever have an EMP, something like that. They're not gonna be damaged. Everything else will be, and hopefully we never need these, but I do have them. I also have a major bleed control first aid kit that I carry right below that, so it's pretty accessible. Once I yank this out and get straight to this, has a tourniquet in it, a bunch of bandages. Hopefully we never need it. Extra rag, extra pair of socks, because if you decide that you're gonna have to walk, you're gonna want socks. If I get stuck over in Louisville and I'm trying to get home, it could be up to around a 3-day walk for me, depending on where I'm at, to get home. And there's no telling if I can't take major roads and I have to change shoes as they've been wet, things like that, it comes in handy to have a pair of socks with you. Maxpedition, they make some neat little bags here, and I just carry a couple extra things in it. Got some matches, a lighter, another multi-tool. This is a flint and steel flashlight, of course, a pen for so I can write in my notepad, a small little knife, cuff key, and obviously you have to have a cigar cutter. Next thing is Glock 22. It's in 40 cal, just a backup gun. Have a couple extra mags for it. Full size is always better than compact, and you might as well have a full size. Water bottle with a life straw. I don't carry the water. I do have water bottles with me, but having that life straw and then something to carry extra water in, because carrying around water will break your back long term, especially if I'm walking 2 or 3 days, can't take my truck, I'm having to cross the Louisville bridges, go through all those areas, you're gonna need water. CPR mask. I've had this back since I was a police officer. It's just good to have one. You never know what diseases and things people have, and it comes in handy. Another extra mag. This is a 30 round mag for my 40. Dude wipes. You gotta have dude wipes. I like a clean butt, and you gotta have these. Or you just need to wipe yourself off. During 2020, we all saw everybody was always covering their face. These are face masks. This is just a gray face mask and a camo face mask. Sometimes you may need to keep your identity so where nobody knows who you are. Might as well have a few of these with you. It's not gonna hurt. You gotta have some type of nutrition. These Cliff bars, I like the white chocolate. These are good, macadamia nuts on them. And having a few of these with you might give you some morale, also help you with some energy, so they come in handy. I do have one water bottle in there, but I have about 6 of them in my truck. You're gonna need water. This is another one, this Laura bar, and these are really good, and they last a long time. This is the blueberry muffin, good bar. I have a few of those. A big knife, so if you gotta chop up some wood, have a little kindling to get a small fire started, you can, what they call baton, use another stick and use this to chop some wood, and it's just nice and hefty. It's lighter than a small axe and carrying that around, but yet it still will chop some wood, and if you have to, I guess you can fight with it. Hope you don't have to though. A tarp. This is a higher end tarp, but you can use any type of tarp. This is a thicker, kind of like it's a little bit lighter material, but it's pretty heavy duty. Having a nice tarp with you, nothing big. This is like a 5x8, just something you can lay on the ground, cover yourself up, keep yourself warm. This is just a Pelican case. It's waterproof. I carry it in there, and it has a good vacuum seal. Steel wool, fire starting, some cotton balls, 9-volt battery that looks like it has some corrosion on it. I'm going to have to change that out. An extra lighter and a piston to start a fire, and I can show that in another video sometime. But duct tape, this duct tape right here, if you get it started with a lighter, it will burn until your kindling takes off. And then obviously my shotgun. We've talked about this. You guys have seen my ghost load video. I always carry this in and out of my truck, and this has been very reliable to me. All right, one other thing that you always need to make sure you have with you, even if you know the area, you need to have some good maps that show all the different side streets and your alleyways. You might not be able to take just the straight route highway home, and you might be having to take some back roads or going through the woods, things like that to get home. So having some good maps and trying to figure out how to get to those different locations is key. The other thing that's important is this first aid kit. This one right here actually is one they call it a drop leg kit. It actually hooks to your leg and wraps around here. It's not how I'll probably, if I ever have to use it, carry it. I'll just put it on my backpack, but it comes in real handy, and it drops open and has all kinds of good stuff in it that I hope nobody ever has to use. But between tourniquets and gauze, rubber gloves, scissors, things like that, it's important to have tourniquets with you. And having access to multiple tourniquets to either apply to yourself or to apply to somebody else is important. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm Will Caliber. I appreciate you watching. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Tell me what you guys carry.